Hey guys, Guardian Draco here with a new video. So, Lilith is the first season 2 character and she's got a bit of hype behind her, but we'll see if she's worth all that hype or not. These are my thoughts on the new hero, Lilith. So, for Arena, she has an easy to land weapon skill, she has great chain skill damage at 390% of DPS, she has a great 50% melee damage party buff, a solid secondary ability that's pretty easy to land, and if you land it, it reduces the enemy's defense by 20%. Her weapon reduces the damage she takes by 20%. Her 5-star ability allows her to have plus 20% attack pretty much permanently. So these are her benefits for Arena. And on top of that, I've seen some people in KR still using her in Arena. So I think she'll be a good unit in Arena, but don't expect her to be like a Lin or a Nari, which pretty much means extremely useful. So for Colosseum, it's really just problems, lots and lots of problems for Lilith. So her weapon skill is small in terms of the area of effect, it's not that large, so that means she's not going to be a great lead unit, and the damage is also not that high, so again, not going to be a great lead in Colosseum. But she can heal 20% of party members' missing HP, which is really good, and that's from her chain skill, which means she doesn't have to be party lead to be able to do that. However, the problems come from the meta. Currently, it's Future Princess, MK99, Gabriel, and then like Nari or someone like that. And that basically just destroys every single dark unit. Not to mention that Future Princess destroys every single melee unit, and so that's two things she's got against her. So for Colosseum, I'd say she's a no-go unless you have a niche dark team like Beth, Lupina, Ogma, and you want to put her in there. Then okay, fine. Now for Raid, this is where she shines. Really good damage, plus 20% damage from her 5-star evolution, minus 20% defense debuff for the enemy, the only defense debuff on a melee unit with her party buff of plus 50% melee damage. She also fits perfect into a dark melee raid team, and her weapon reduces damage taken by 20%, adding to her survivability. She is a perfect raid unit for a dark team or even just a melee team. Raid is where she shines. So for PvE, I figured I should include this as well. She's a ranged melee unit who can buff the tanks. So she's ranged, which means she can stay back nice and safe, but she has a melee buff, which means that the frontline tanks can also get a nice buff from her, so that's pretty good. She provides a heal with her chain skill, also nice to have for more survivability, and she herself has some survivability thanks to her weapon. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of her for PvE, but some KR players are using her for the orbital lift, so she might have some good uses in PvE, so keep an eye out for that. Now overall, Lilith is a great raid unit, especially for a dark team. While in Arena, she's a good unit and will serve you well, but don't expect her to be as good as a Lin or a Nari. Now in Colosseum, she's a no-go because of the current ranged, light, Future Princess, kill everything that's melee and dark meta that's going on right now. And in PvE, she's okay, with some maybe unknown potential. So, the big question, should you summon for her or not? Well, if you have a mono dark team or want to build a dark raid team, yes, she's great for raid and a good dark unit. But if you already have a good dark raid team and you have a good arena team and you don't want or already have a mono dark team, and most importantly, if you don't like her as a waifu, then skip her. She's not a game-changing unit, so you'll be fine skipping on her. There will be better units in Season 2. Don't worry about it. So that's it for the video, guys. Obviously, these are just my thoughts on Lilith, so make sure to see what other people have to say about her before you decide to summon or skip on her. Now, I hope this video was helpful, and if so, maybe consider subscribing for more videos like this one. Bye bye.